So after a year on with the Elite XR, how's it going? And is it any good? I've had this Direto XR now for a year, and from the previous video I posted, I wanted to kind of conduct a little follow-on video. I thought I'd let you guys know how I'm getting on, and the most important question is, would I buy it again? So just an update on the setup. We've got the new bike actually now. Been really happy with the Trek. It's a Domane SL5. We've got the trainer there set up, and it still looks in pretty good nick. It's probably a bit of damage on the stickers and stuff, but there you go. So everything's connected up now, and I'm going to jump on and do a quick warm up before the race. And yeah, let me get on, guys, and I'll see you in a second. Alright then, we're in. So back with the Direto. Obviously the Direto is a popular product, and rightly so, to be honest. Mine is absolutely brilliant. I'm more than happy with it, and it's been absolutely great over the years. I've legitimately had zero issues with it. In lockdown it was fantastic. It got absolutely hammered through last winter, and then I packed it all away, stored it in my loft over summer, got it out for the winter, fired it up, got it warm, connected it, and like re-referenced it, no problems whatsoever. Done a few, I've ridden all kinds of rides on it, races, chilled out rides, group rides, time trials, out to Zwift type rides where you're just constantly grinding, like a really high torque, literally no issues whatsoever. And you can kind of hear there like the kind of noise levels that we're dealing with. Absolutely minimal. I dare say my fan is noisier than this thing. So I'm trying to hold it steady there. I'm just spinning lightly on the pedals, obviously holding the camera, riding one-handed, so there is going to be a slight imbalance in the legs. Now it's not really an issue, I guess it's just a Bluetooth thing, but I have had a few dropouts. Now I'll put that down to other Bluetooth devices messing with signal. It's happened like once or twice. It's not like it happens every session. And actually, my heart rate monitor is a lot more susceptible to dropping signal than the actual trainer. And the way I stopped it happening with the heart rate monitor is to change the settings on my Garmin watch. So I put it down to, you know, like think about how many Bluetooth signals are around you at any one point if you live in a residential area. I'm hoping the camera's picking up the noise, because literally all I'm hearing right now is my cassette and my chain noise. Oh, that is the loudest thing in here by far. So if you live in a flat, or you know, if you live in tight quarters where sound is an issue, no problem. Like with tech these days, you know, these things are expensive. So I am definitely a person where if I'm not happy with something, I'll just send it back. I had the predecessor to the XR, what the hell is it called now? Sweeto. I had the Sweeto, I wasn't happy with it, sent it straight back and got the XR. I was just reading through the comments on the original video, and one of them was from Vicman. Hiya Vicman, if you're watching this. And he's talking about erg mode. Erg mode's a funny one in Zwift anyway. The erg mode ramps up and ramps down, and there is a lag, there's a delay. And what that creates is, so there is an official term for it, but it's basically like an endless loop where your cadence drops, the trainer puts in more torque to get you to spin harder, but your cadence drops because you can't spin harder. The trainer puts in more torque, making you spin harder, and you see what I'm saying? Now that's a failing of, or that's not really failing, it's just how erg mode works, and it causes quite a big jump in the watts you'll see on the screen, especially when, you know, it's ramping up and ramping down. So what I would advise anyone watching this who's kind of experiencing issues with erg mode is that you turn it off for short, sharp sprints. Erg mode's really good if you're doing like a long training block. Let's say you're trying to hold 200 watts for 5 minutes. However, it's not so good if you're doing short, sharp sprint intervals. And that's not, it's not the trainer's fault. Like I said, it's just that kind of cycle that you get. So another comment from Yinslam. Yinslam, if you're watching, hey mate, thanks for your comment. He says he's had the original Direto for 2 years. Not sure if you mean the XR there, or oh, the original one, sorry. Yeah, he says that the old one, there goes my phone. He says that the old one was quite noisy because it had an internal cooling fan, and they actually did away for it on the XR. You can hear how quiet it is at the moment. Like, I'm just talking normally at the moment, but yes, Linsman, the new one is ultra quiet, absolutely no problem. If you can live with the noise of your cassette whirring around, that's it. There's not much else to really say, guys. No, there is something more to say. The interface is a little bit clunky. It's not the cleanest. I would say, I would compare it to something like an iPhone and like a Microsoft phone. You know what I mean. It's like, does the job, but it's not really pretty. But again, I've had no issues with firmware. Oh, I'm going to drop off here. I've had no issues with firmware updates. I've had no issues with referencing and what's the word? What's the fucking word? calibrating. I've had no issues with calibrating the trainer ever. I always use the app. So apart from the app and a couple of dropouts, I am super happy with this trainer. The dropouts are just kind of something that happens and you kind of just have to accept it. The trainer is way more capable than I am or ever will be, and what's great is that in a couple of minutes we can swap the bikes over. The missus has got her bike now. She's been using it absolutely fine, and it's just a great kind of middle of the road trainer. You're not paying wahoo prices, but you're still getting excellent quality, which is what I'm all about. So I'm going to kind of cut this here now and get into the race. I hope this has been a useful video again, guys, and if you do have any more questions or feedback, let me know. If you want to know anything else about the trainer, let me know. If you want to see more Zwift videos, let me know. But yeah, the next half an hour isn't going to be pretty, so I'm going to end it there. Cheers, guys.